Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a demo on a C++ library that I recently created called MiniCfg, which is an easy way to parse config files in C++. Alright, so let's view the code. With MiniCfg, you can both serialize and deserialize the contents of a .config file. So this is just the code, how it works and stuff. So let's go to the actual demo. Okay, so let's start with some basic deserialization. So to create a config parser, you just need to call the constructor, and that'll create a new instance. And once you have this new instance, you can either run deserialize or parse.serialize. However, to run parse.serialize, you do need to add what arguments that you are going to add, what serializable arguments that you will add here, based on the config line strategy. And I am going to demo that later too. But for now, we got parse.deserialize. Now, to get the value of a key in this API, you can use get, which parse.get, and then we see hawk. So let's pass in hawk. And let's just run C++ a.c /a.out, and we have Tua, the corresponding value. Now you can do this for multiple values, blah blah blah. I've tried it before, but so let's get to the fun part, which is serialization. So you can run serializable lines, blah blah blah. But when you set a parser into serialize mode, you can't quite really set it to deserialize mode without clearing the lines object. But however, if you don't mind doing that, that's fine. That's fine. You can do whatever you want. Alright, so let's create a vector of config line, which is the data structure for creating for lines, and that's also what it uses to deserialize objects. So config line lines equals, okay, so std, well, actually not std, what am I thinking, config line hawk, and then it takes in a .config string, so hawk equals Tua, and that's how it works with files too, so just to let you know. Alright, so now let's pass in lines. Let's see, make sure to clear the file. Well, the API does it itself, but you never want to serialize into a file that isn't empty, because you could risk data loss. Alright, so let's run serialize and check it out. And .out, and the previously cleared file now has hawk equals Tua. So let's try adding another hawk. Grimace equals shake. Grimace .a.out, hawk Tua, grimace shake, yeah, blah blah. Okay. Alright. Okay, so that's it for today. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, where I implement .ini file, which is Microsoft C, or Microsoft, any kind of Microsoft code implementation. I implement parsing for that kind of stuff. Yeah, see you in the next one.